A former Horry County deputy coroner who admitted to helping his ex-mistress cover up a murder was sentenced for his role. We have followed Chris Dontel's case for nearly 5 years, and now it's come to a close. Our Stephen Schlink was in court today, joins us now from the courthouse live. So, Stephen, a lot of emotions today.
There really were, Eric. We heard today from one of the daughters of that victim in that shooting. We also heard from Chris Dontel's wife as well as Dontel himself. The judge ultimately, though, giving Dontel 20 years in prison because he says while he did come clean about what happened, it took years for that to happen.
He hugged me as I cried and begged for my dad to come back. He told me it would be okay and that we would find my dad. He didn't tell me that we would find him dead.
An emotional statement delivered by Savannah Rice in court on Monday as she told the judge why Chris Dontel deserved the maximum sentence for his role in her father's murder. Dontel is a former Horry County deputy coroner who pleaded guilty in December to criminal conspiracy to commit murder and accomplice after the fact in connection to Greg Rice's murder. Rice disappeared in October 2020 and his body was found about a month later. The mother of 4 of Rice's kids, Megan Jackson, who was having an affair with Dontel at the time, was found guilty in June of shooting and killing Rice. Dontel's wife, Erica, explained that it wasn't just an affair.
Chris was not simply caught up in a workplace affair, but instead Megan Jackson infiltrated all areas of our lives and became the literal antichrist to our family.
Erica says she thought they were friends and confided in Jackson about some marital problems. She says Jackson used that and Chris's immaturity to manipulate him into an affair and ultimately help hide the body of her estranged partner. Meanwhile, Dontel told the courtroom he's thought a lot about Rice's kids and what they've been through.
I'm so sorry that they had to learn the details of Greg's death in such a public way at Megan's trial, and that I was the bearer of some of those details.
For Savannah, she says that's not enough.
He could have went to the cops and ended this years ago, but he didn't. I will never forgive him for that because my siblings and I have lost our parents and our wives.
Even though the judge credited Dontel's lawyer for the case she put together, he sided with Savannah.
Is that you were present when Mr. Greg Rice was gunned down, and that you helped dispose of that body. And yet it took you 1,500 days before you gave this family some solace in knowing what happened to their dad.
Since Dontel took a plea agreement, the maximum sentence he could get is 20 years total for the 2 charges, which the judge ordered. Judge Hyman giving Dontel this advice.
And I hope that ultimately, when you get out, that you will remember what you've done to your own family and what you've done to the Rice family.
Now, it is important to note Dontel will not spend that total 20 years in prison. The judge is granting him the time he's already served, which is 1,500 plus days. So far, we're now working to learn exactly when Dontel could be getting out of prison. Live in Conway, Stephen Schlink, WNBF News.